Hi guys, it's me Annie. I hope you all are doing great tonight. And tonight I have this really cool looking manicure for you and it's very simple. So let's begin. So these are the items I will be using in tonight's manicure. Starting from my right, I have some acetone, a lint roller brush, some cotton, a little detailing brush, some out-the-door fast drying top coat, my stamping polish, my regular nail polishes that I'll be working with, my stamping plate together with my stamper and my scraper. So now that we have everything ready, let's begin. Alright my darlings, so here we are. As usual, I have already gone ahead and got a head start, and some is completed and some is not. So of course that's the ones that we are going to work on together. So basically what I did is I went ahead and polished all my nails in a white, and any white will do, but for those of you who are interested, I actually use the Pop-arazzi nail polish and it's called Icing on the Cake. That looks like that, and it's just plain old white, so you can go ahead and use any white you have. And now I'll be using this tiny little brush. You can also use a wider one if you have. I just happened to grab this one, but you just need some sort of a brush that you can handle very well, and we're going to make strokes across the nails. As you can see, we're not making perfect lines. We'll just be dabbing and moving them back and forth, and the colors I'll be using for that is my Wet n Wild Gold, and this one is number 470B, Ready to Propose. And also I'll be using a baby blue color, and this is by Shany off of their Rose collection, and this is number 34. So have your brush ready, some acetone to clean that brush out, and of course a napkin. And let's begin making some strokes on these nails here. Alright, so the first one I'm going to actually apply is the baby blue. And I'm actually going to take the polish right off of the bottle. Just not to make a mess with too much things around me. So I'll brush it right off of the side of the bottle here, or the brush. And pretty much this is how I'm going to get that first pattern on before we stamp. So I'm just going to go in and make a bunch of lines back and forth. It doesn't have to be neat. It's just that we want to get some color there on the base of the nails. And we don't want to polish all the way through that white either, because we want some of that white to actually come through. So just go ahead and fill in as much space as you'd like to. And again, it's according to what you think it's right for you. I'm going to actually put a lot of blue in there because I like the way the baby blue and the gold pops out behind the nail stamping. So that's pretty much how much of the blue I want in there. And then I'm just going to clean my brush out really quickly with some acetone. Make sure it's nice and clean. And then we'll grab hold of the gold. So here we have that, and again I'm just going to scoop it right out of the brush off of the nail polish bottle here. So here we go, and then we're just going to go in basically in the same areas that you went over with the blue, and that will kind of give it, even though it's gold, you get almost like a pearl look to it. Kind of pops it out. The only thing is when you do with the gold, go over it a couple times just to have more gold coming out at you, as you could see. Otherwise, if you do one coat, depending on your nail polish you're using for the gold, this is a very thin one, so I'm going over it, as you could see, twice to make that gold really pop out. But if you have a really nice polish, and it's nice and thick, maybe you just need to do it one time around. So that's the first part, and this is such an easy manicure to do tonight. Alright. And then this is going to be the one finger that I'm not going to stamp over, so that's going to be sort of like my accent nail, so to speak. So we're going to leave that one as is, and then we're going to get stamping. So the stamping plate I'll be using is from my Cool collection, and this is Cool 06, as you can see. And the pattern I'll be using is going to be this one right here. Actually, let me put it this way so you guys could see it a little better. And I'll also be using my Born Pretty stamping blue. And unfortunately, guys, these doesn't really have any names to it or any numbers on it. It's just like a shimmer blue, dark navy shimmer blue, if you can see that in the bottom. So let's get started. And I'm using my transparent stamper so you could see it a little better. And any scraper would do, but I'm using my favorite, which is the Bondo Monster Scraper. So we want to get a nice clean scrape off of this. And there it is, nice and clear. And then you can go ahead and put the pattern whichever way you want. I'm actually mixing it up a little, so I'm going in, and I'll put this one going this way, a little bit tilted, and just press down or roll it on. Then we'll just go in and tap whatever is lifted very gently. And I'll do the same for the middle finger. Clean our stamping plate really quick. And let's continue. Nice clean scrape again. There it is. And we'll put this one maybe going this way this time. And just roll it on. There we have it at the top. And that's pretty much it for my stamping. Very simple, and it's going to come right through. So now we can go ahead and apply our top coat. But before we apply the top coat, I am going to remove my latex. And I'm just going to repeat myself, guys. I know I've said it a million times, but these are for the people who are now watching my video. So I am removing the latex at this point, because sometimes when you go ahead and you apply your top coat, the little remnants from the stamping will fall back on the top coat and ruin your manicure. So this is a good time to remove that latex or peel if you're using. And this also helps for quick cleanup. That's why I'm using the latex. It's really good for that. You can just scrape whatever's out. If there's any mess, we'll come back and get a cleanup brush if we need to, but I don't think we're going to need any of that tonight, because this is actually cleaning up really well. And we'll remove this one as well. And since I don't have anything to clean up, I'm going to go ahead and apply the fast drying top coat. At this point, if you have anything you want to get rid of, you can take a little cleanup brush or even a Q-tip, dip it in some acetone, and go very, very close to the nail on the edges, but not on it, because you will ruin your manicure, and just clean up whatever is there that you don't want. Fortunately, I don't need to do that tonight, because the latex really, really helped me out. And now, when you're applying your top coat, my one I'm using tonight is the Out the Door, my favorite. When applying your top coat, be very generous with the nail polish itself. You don't want to skimp on applying the top coat on your stamped images, because if the brush is too dry, you can drag that pattern that you just stamped on there. And also, you don't want to swipe over the same area twice, because that could also ruin the manicure. So basically what I'm going to do is, I have my loaded brush here, very generous on that. Start from one end, do not press on the brush, and work your way across the nail. Also, I like to cap my nails like I'm doing right now. That usually helps to prevent a little bit of wear and chipping from the nail tips going up. So we'll continue applying the top coat to the next couple nails. And this is a very, very quick manicure. And I love the way the colors kind of pop out underneath that pattern that we have here. So take a closer look at what it looks like in the pictures, and I'll be right back. And here we have it, guys. This is the finished manicure. I like this one a lot because it's just funky and fresh, and I hope that you enjoyed this video tonight as well. And if you have any questions, always feel free to write to me. I will answer you as best as I can, as fast as I can as well. And thank you all so very much for popping by and watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe as well. I do upload videos twice a week. And have a good night for now. Until next time. Bye bye.